Hello, welcome back to Roy's Workshop. Today we're doing a little bit of TLC on the cars. Priscilla has, as you saw on the previous episode, she's spat out most of her power steering fluid all over the engine bay. It's made the engine bay fairly clean, but a number of problems with this one today. Power steering pump has given up, and also this pipe has ruptured, but luckily I have all the spares. I'm going to do some work on Priscilla, and I'm going to service Dave, because a little bit ashamed to say we haven't serviced Dave since we got it, and it needed a service then. Something else I'm going to do today is finally have a look at the shocks. As you know in the previous episode, these shocks aren't the greatest, especially this side, because the bushes are shot to shit. So we'll change them. I won't do the spring bushes. I might do, depends on how I get on, but tonight I'm not going to fix Priscilla today totally. I'm going to go down and see Sammy, because Sammy's given me original, I got 2 or 3 I think, 2, an original power steering pump, but these are off a later engine, whereas normally the power steering fluid comes out the back, these come out the side. And the mount's different, which is why I couldn't fix it yesterday. So I'm gonna change all the water pipes. I have £100 worth of bloody Toyota water pipes. We'll get them changed, so that's that sorted. We'll flush out the system, and then we'll go from there. Join us, won't you? So as you've probably seen on the other camera and the time lapse, they're not too good. This is corroded down here somewhere, but I thought if I can cover it up, it's okay, I can get it to Sammy's, because Sammy's has another pipe like this, and obviously when I took this one off, this end is totally gacked, totally gone, utterly pointless. One of the known failures of this cooling system is the fact that I don't have a heater, and in between these two pipes there was a steel pipe, and normally there's like a spout that comes off to feed the heat, which normally sits around here. I've taken mine off and give it a quick tap, and then I noticed that hole, and I noticed that hole, and I thought it's okay, if I can tap enough rust away to make sure it's solid, I can get it to Sammy's, and then we can work on it there. But obviously I've tapped it, and you can see how rotten it is. It's utterly shafted. So that's that's me practically having to stop, because I've got 2 pipes on, 2 new pipes on. One that I haven't got isn't long enough, but it looks okay. But the others can't touch. So Priscilla won't be going to Sammy's just yet, because I need this pipe and the other one. So I may as well go out in Dave, get his oils hot, and change his oil. Can't go to Sammy's until, I think he said 3. I'll probably head down there for about 2ish. I'll take this with me, I'll take that pipe with me, take the fan belt off, because well, I need to take this belt off for the power steering pump. And if I'm not too worried, because if Sammy doesn't have it, Sammy doesn't have the part that I need, he'll know either where to go to, or again, if nowhere has it in stock, when I go to Guy, I need to go to Guy to collect some other parts for the FJs. Hopefully they will have one of these and one of those pipes. Never a dull moment, is it? But these pipes, they're all genuine Toyota, which is why they cost so much. And you can see how much. I'm not too sure. Still not 100% sure whether these are. I mean, they fit perfectly fine, and this one is a little bit worried. But the kink on the inside is a lot better with this pipe than what it was with this one. This one was too long. It should have been cut here and pulled around a bit more. But hey, what can I do? So I'll tidy up here, and then we'll put Priscilla out the way, take Dave for a run. He'll come with us for that. Give you a bit of an update on Dave. And actually Dave needs quite a bit of work, so, and Dave's the one I really wanted to be working on today. It was just as this one was here and it's broken. I hate having broken shit. Right, test drive. Woo-wee! So we're out, we're having a bit of a test drive in Priscilla, in Dave even, just to get in nice and hot. We're just behind our compound, and all these black tents here, all these guys sell tea of an evening, and then you can rent these tents out to sit and chill with your friends. Apparently it's quite nice. I've not done it yet, but so yeah, and there's a police officer just they tend to block off this road. They tend to put dirt mounds up, and over time people dig them away and drive over them, and I've just driven over one of them because I can. I didn't realise, I wasn't really looking. When I climbed over it and looked up, there's a police officer watching me. Oh shit. But he didn't care. Oh, alright, okay. So I'm just going to go down here. I might go down the river. Just take a slow trundle on down there. This is purely just to get the oil hot. And I'll start with when I get back, I'll do the transmission first. Because the engine I can warm up any time. And I don't know, hopefully I've got enough to do the diffs as well. I think I have. If not, I'll do them in the week. Certainly the gearbox and the transfer box are my main priority. Although it seems to be shifted perfectly fine. What has changed in Dave? Well, Daz did that. No, she got really angry with Phil and headbutted the windscreen. No, she didn't. That was done on a snatch recovery, and Daz wasn't expecting how heavy the Dodge was to be pulled out. Unfortunately, he smacked dead on the windscreen. She's fine. She was totally fine. A little bit of shock, but no problem. And that's about it for Dave, really. It's great. It's just turn key, jump in it, turn the key, and you're away. I don't mind driving. I quite like him. Being a 3-speed's a little bit different to Priscilla. But yeah, since we did the MOT, it's been fine. Although when I picked it up, we hadn't used him for a week or so, maybe, when I came to collect him. Ooh, the water! It is nice. Yeah, so when I came to use it, oh, there's camels as well. Camels. He was running like a bag of crap, but I know why. Because it's got water hoses, fuel hose, and I'm going to change it all. But look at the camels. It's nice to see. I haven't seen camels down here for a while. Yeah, so yeah, I'll get on with this test drive. It's going to be something similar to this, really. As I see, winter's here now in Saudi Arabia, so the rivers. This is, well, you've seen how bad it gets. But this is generally what it's like. I'll get shaking the shit, and yeah, I'll see you back at base. Bloody hell, it's not very tall, is it? Oh, that exhaust is on. Right. Where's the... Oh, there's the phone plug. So now you join me under Dave. It's quite warm. It's warm enough. I went to our sort of drifting area. Just because I've not drifted this. I say drifted. I've not had this sideways much, so I thought I'd give it a go. Actually, it wasn't too bad. A little bit underpowered, a little bit short. Anyway, now I'm back under the car. I'm going to remove the fill plugs. Why? Well, some of you may know. If you're going to empty it, you're going to need to refill it. I've had friends remove the drain plug, no problem. And then on our Land Rover this was, it didn't have a fill plug. it was the axle casing didn't have one, and neither did the diff itself. So that proved to be a bit of a pain in the backside for him to fill. And also I've known people have real problems taking the fill plug out. So it's always best to do that first, because you're going to have hassle, you can still drive it with oil in. So that's what I'll do now. As you see here with my... Ah, that's hot. It's the exhaust of my collection of adjustable swappers. This one's snap-on, it's not mine. Oh, I'm going to get both hands on this. I'll catch up with you in a moment. That's both engine and gearbox and transmission box done. And that's what's come out. Doesn't smell too bad. I think it's definitely worth needing changing. So I'll fill these two up, and then I can't do the rear diff because it's got a shrouded nut, whereas the front diff doesn't. So I can do the front diff. I have to do the rear diff in the week. I've got ample oil, judging by what's come out. So I'll do the front diff, and then I'll put fresh oil in, and we'll see how that goes. Hopefully, all right. Hello. Good old house boys. So I filled up the transfer box and the gearbox. Everything went fine, no issues there. And now I'm onto the engine. And what can you see? Oh, you can see it, that's all right. Let's see what this is like. It's already coming out, which is good. Let's see if I can get any in the tub. That'd be handy, wouldn't it? Funny if this is, I hate doing engine changes, engine oil changes. It's one of my least favourite things to do. That's going in. Oh, it wasn't a bad shot. Nice and black. How's the mag look? Ooh, some shmoo on it. Is that a welding rod? Oh no, there's a bit of grass. I don't know. Make sure the... Luckily it's not too windy today, so the oil is dropping fairly vertically. Right, we'll let that drain, and we'll go and clean up the drain plug, and remember to put the drain plug in. Easily done. So the piece of grass that I thought was on there was in fact PTFE. It was really secure because this went over the top, so it was never going to leak. I've got a new bonded washer on there. That'll go on there nicely before I knock them off. Oil filter, I have. Oh, fucking thing. Alright, try again. So I have a genuine oil filter. One thing I don't like about how this Toyota's put together is the filter. The oil filter's upside down. So I've turned the engine off, I've let it drain, we've drained the oil, and I'm just giving it a bit extra time because I know the oil filter's not going to be empty. I'll try and catch as much as I can on a rag, but some of it may go back to where it came from. But yeah, genuine. Yeah, good. Made in Thailand. Oh, good. No digs. So yeah, I'll pull that off. We'll change that. I'm gonna have a look at the fuel filter because this is garden hose, and this is about done, I think. I've got all new pipe, so we can change that because that's. Oh my god. As if by magic on camera. Ah, this will be the bloody petrol smell then. You see that? Oh, there you go. That'll be the slight petrol smell that we have in the cabin when we're driving. And maybe the bad fuel economy. Who knows? Looks like we're changing that as well. Luckily I've got it So we'll change all that, change the filter. I'm going to take the carb to bits as well, so you've got that to look forward to in a minute. Just get on with it, Ron. Well, that was definitely on. I ended up crushing the bloody thing. I'll show you. I ended up doing all of that to it, which, yeah. So I'm going to decant the oil from the catch can into here, and I'm going to ditch this, obviously, as you should. So now the oil's back in the engine, and it's dripping. Shit. Let's nip that up before it goes everywhere. Try again in a moment. It's okay. Upon further inspection, it's the old oil that's sort of caught in the belly pan. It's fine. So the dipstick is now showing, it's probably about right. Yeah, right in the high end. I thought the bonnet was coming down. Obviously we haven't started it, so the oil filter is empty. So I'll start it, run it for a minute, shut it down, wait, and then I'll redo it. But in the meantime, this hose here on the fuel filter is compressed air hose. Yeah. So obviously I've got new pipe which I bought yesterday because I envisaged doing this. So as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by a flat battery. Yeah, so this pipe is compressed air pipe. Not bloody good, don't do it. So I'm going to rehang, got a new filter, which is in here, obviously. So I'm going to rehang that and then route it a bit better so it doesn't rub against anything. And it sits a little bit better. So you got into the bottom one, return to the tank is that one, that's obviously to the carb. Once I get that rebuilt, chuck the battery back in, then we can start it, get the oil level done, and then we can strip all the other end of the engine off and get it all done. The points are fine, I checked them not so long back, and the spark plugs are good, I'll check them not so long back as well. Right, make a start, Roy. Right, fuel filter, excellent. New fuel pipe, nice. Put on, nice. New piece on here. These spring clips aren't big enough to go onto here, so I'm holding on to a whim and a prayer that these will stay on. This will all get redone anyway because this pipe is far too long and it's just the wrong size and it goes the wrong way. Anyway, so that's this done. Let's put that on there. Let's rest you so you can see what's going on in the fuel filter, because I'll probably watch it later. Let's get this somewhere. Sweet. Right, let's see if we can start. I'm a dick. I may need this in there where I've just put the camera to start it. Let's fit the battery, Rory. Let's see how this goes. So my GoPro's messing about as usual. Bloody thing. So, you saw the fuel filter fill up. It doesn't seem to be any leaks on the petrol, which is good. Petrol's flowing quite nicely. Now it's lunchtime. So I'm going to pack up, have some lunch, which will be about the right time for the oil to settle, check the oil level again, and then strip down the carb. See you in a moment. So I'm back from lunch. I had something edible, drank some tea. Very nice. So I'm back. Engine's had time to settle its oil. Let's just give it a quick check. Expect it will need a litre. Yes, halfway up. We'll bung a litre in, and then job will be a fish, and we can start on the other side. So taking the carb off, just probably clean out the jets because it's run like a bag of crap. Or it was. It got a little bit better, but I'm still not happy. Whilst I'm here, whip off the top cover and take out the jets. We've got to see what's in the bowl as well. We do have another carb for this. Phil bought one, which 100 quid, I think, for a copy, not an original, but still. Right, let's have a look, shall we? Oh, there's a lot of shmoo in there. Yes. You seem to be in the bits before. That there isn't very good. Oh yeah, it's got a solenoid on it. Ugh. I think it's meant to be that colour, but there's a lot of metal shavings in there. That's no good. I'll take out these two drain plugs, we'll blow them out, get the jets out, get these two jets out as well, and then we'll put it out. If you don't know, this is the main venturi, and then this is the secondary, which is activated by this vacuum secondary. Yeah, works quite well. You can feel it on mine when it opens. But yeah, this has been bastardized. Anyway, I'll strip it down and show you what's inside in a minute. Yeah. So with the drain plugs out, they're not in great. I mean, you can generally tell how good it's running, or how much crap is in there by how much shit is on these jets. And there's a lot of shit on these jets. I've also noticed that there's quite a bit of water and shmoo in the bottom, so I'll get a rag in there and clean that out. But to get to some of the jets, you have to take out the plug that I've just taken out, and then yes, I remember. I can't get these out. These have been so worn. I think I can get that one out, but I need to take this off. I need to take this off. That's right, I can't get that one out. Bugger. Let's set this off and see what we can do. So with the air filter box out of the way, I can now get in cleanly to this, but the screwdriver isn't wanting to play. Let's try going up a size, but I don't think it fits. Right, I'm going to get two hands on this because I don't want to cock this up any worse. Funny how one job turns into a bigger job. Right, those ain't coming out. I've just been square on with the bigger screwdriver straight in, and you can see where it's just melted, where it's moved the brass away. So these have been grunched in. There's no need for these to be that tight, they just need to be lightly nipped up. So to that end, I'm going to swap it and to probably try and time lapse this, because it's going to be a long and drawn out process. Carburetor loose. Let's take it off. Need to make a gasket, maybe. So that's not. Let's have a down there. Not great. It just all looks horrible. So let's get rid of this and have a look at the shiny new one, which is in here. Ooh, shiny, shiny. Here we go. Invoice, keep that just in case. Right, I'm gonna get this out because I need both hands. Bloody well. Oh, that is a gasket. Oh, good. Excellent. So that is the gasket, and it still looks in really good condition. Just bent it a little bit so it's still fine. This looks good. Ready for the plop. Almost. Almost. I love you. Let's quickly check if the fuel connection fits. I'm hoping so. It's a good start. Oh yes. Good, so we can get fuel in. And then pull this off. Oh, I mean, the Venturi's, the castings aren't great. Oh, not at all. So these have the chokes. Yeah, when you go full throttle, this still has the choke fitted. I normally disconnect this because it's easier to remove this arm, so you can pull the top off and on easier. Obviously out here we don't need the choke because generally it's warm enough, but I'll leave it connected for now. We'll throw the bolts on, put the linkage back on how it should be, and hopefully job will be a fish. I'll fill it with fuel, connect the solenoid to the power. Obviously naturally it's going to be twisted tape, isn't it? Put that on there so it doesn't fall down. Right, connect it up, Rory, connect it up. So carb is on. Ooh. Throttle linkage is all on. That seems to be okay. I've twist and taped because that's how Phil likes it. This will get a full rewire either by me or when it gets back to Blighty, so I'm not too bothered about it. Plus Phil does actually love it. Fuel connection's on, window is empty. So let's see if we can get this thing to start, shall we? Neutral. That was surprising. Oh, we're getting there. I was never expecting it to run straight off the bat. I have to give it some more idle, which is that screw down there. Let's go for one full turn. Back it back down, no issue. It's just to get it running. Give it two pumps. They're running well. That's a good jet. I'd say that was working well. Let's just idle it down a little. I suppose I should really fit this as well. Vacuum advance for the carb. fit the intake and the filter. I think that'll improve matters no end. But no smoke. Good. Seems to be running well. Right, intake back on. Ooh. So, rebuild. Everything's good and strong and tight. Had to nip up. There's a bit of petrol on the bottom of here. Nip that up. Nip this up a little. Everything else seems to be alright. But the main thing is, let's have a look at the old filter. Let's have a skeg and see what the crack was with that. It's empty. My calibrated tool, well, it's vaguely empty. Oh, look at all that. No wonder it wasn't running too well. Right. Calibrate tap. Oh. No, you can find these are shadow. There we go. Oh god. Ah, no. Dirty. See that bit to go. There we go. That could be why it wasn't running too well. Oh man. Yeah. So there we go. I'm going to end this one here because what I'm going to do now is tidy up on that one, and I'll continue to like part 2 where you'll see me at Sammy's. I'll probably be in Dave because Priscilla's broken. So thank you very much for watching. Stay safe out there. Take care. Bye now.